So hello and welcome back to another episode of the Noob Journey. Yes, it's a Noob Journey after I made a mistake last week, but that's beside the point. We are at the German Grand Prix track that isn't actually on this year's 2017 calendar, but obviously was on last year's 2016 calendar. So, I don't know how we're going to do with this. Our little practice, we did a bit of practice with December. And we were very closely paced. We were vaguely closely paced, which was pretty interesting because December is Mr. Consistent and I'm Mr. Magnet Walls. I think I'm just going to say. So what we're going to do now, before we go to qualifying, is of course move on to our little segment called
Noob Journey Graduates.
And yes, I didn't think we'd have any graduates this week because we've vaguely done Frobo. We've done, oh my god, it's Joe. I didn't think we'd have him more. And then I took a little gander at the new AOR listings that came out this week. And as you can see, there's Teak, Diehard and Matt212, the sweaty Jebens on the AOR tiered listings. Not rookie, no assist leagues. So, get out your sweaty bellends and let's move on to qualifying. Wait, hold on a minute. That name there, Nimao GG, what a racer he is. He is back for this week by the looks of it, known for his spatial awareness.
The inside into the first corner, and Nimao hits us again. The hell, again a stupid. Why does he have to hit me? There's no need for it.
And Racing Craft.
Watch out! KO! Here's the cover!
Now let's go to the race and see how he does in qualifying. Hello and welcome to qualifying around the German Grand Prix for the Journey Season 2 as we cross the start-finish line, going into Turn 1, going down to 5th gear, going up to 6th very, very early, making sure we don't get any wheel spin or traction loss, going up to 8th, braking about 125 metres, locking up a little bit, but taking that apex nicely, a little bit hesitant on the throttle as the camber takes you into the very, very long sort of straight that isn't straight, but anyway, you know exactly what we mean. It's flat out, it's DRS assisted, and we are reaching 210 miles an hour as we brake around 130 metres, braking nicely down into 2nd gear for here. Little bit of oversteer off the exit, up into 3rd gear, now up into 4th as we come to the very, very fast right-hander. This is also flat out on 2016, imagine what it's going to be like on 2017. Braking around 100 metres, all the way down into 2nd gear, make sure you get the nose in, up into 3rd nice and quickly, down into 4th for this nearly flat out right-hander as we are coming up to traffic, as we get a little bit of oversteer off there. Not perfect from us, but as we come to this right-hander again, 5th gear, take it slowly, get on the throttle nice and early because the traction is there, braking around 50 metres, get down to 2nd, 3rd nice and early to eliminate the traction on the exit as we come to this left-hander, right-hander. This very tight right-hander, it's very difficult to know what gear to be in. You go down to 3rd, up to 4th for this one because this one's a lot more flat as we see Nimao retire and we cross the finish line 121.061 as we go to the results. Pepsi Max taking pole position by 2 3/4 tenths to Callum W180. Very good qualifying from him. Briggsy in 3rd, Reese in 4th, Over 8 Llama just qualifying ahead of us in 5th. We are the fastest soft tyre runner in 6th place. Charlie in 7th, Factual Impala in 8th, Gosmango's 9th, and Mortal Chemical ran out the top 10. So let's go to the race, and I will see you there. So hello and welcome to race day of the German Grand Prix, Noob Journey Season 2. And as you can see, because we actually did 3 laps and did it on the soft tyre, we have to go soft medium because I'm not sure we're going to be able to make it to the super soft tyre, which is a little bit annoying. As we're trying to fiddle with our setup, but it just wasn't happening. But we go to the formation lap. Very excited about this race. Being on the soft, it does give us a little strategical advantage if we can stretch into the super softs, as we get absolutely demolished from the rear. What the flying fucking shit happened there? Are you joking? Nah, I'm so done. There's just crashes everywhere. So December has been absolutely destroyed by Get Trolled by the looks of it. It's not gone well. It's not gone well, has it? As we are waiting for the people to come back around. We are reforming on the grid. Reforming is a good word. I like the word reforming. Got Over 8 Llama ahead, Charlie behind, so I'll be looking to get Over 8 Llama into the first corner maybe and not lose any positions. So, we are readying up for the start of this German Grand Prix. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, and the 5th red light is on. And we are underway. A short hold, thankfully, as we get an alright start. Going up to third nice and early. We haven't got over Aid Lama yet. He's gone for a very big dive bomb. We have held it around the right hand side, but we're okay. It's not too bad. Yellow flag behind. Has anyone retired? Not by the looks of it. So we break around 120 metres, making sure we don't lock up massively and lose any positions, as Lama is absolutely all over the place. We move up into 5th place, overtaking overrated Lama, as we now slipstream the fuck out of Respawn. Come on, Reese, drag me along, bitch. So, as we come up to the very, very tight chicane, we lock up in the rear by the looks of it. We just lock up everywhere, and we've lost all of those positions, and it's not gone well. Jamie, can you give me space, please, you fucking retard? Give me space. Jesus. So you can see I'm there because you've just overtaken me. So, got Sasema behind me and him on very similar strategies, but obviously Mr. Consistent, not making any mistakes, as we have another lockup. We need to get these lockups under control. As Jamie and Overrated Llama have a crash in front of me. That's a bit weird. Jamie's lag is quite irritating, to be honest, through here. As we go wide, actually, into the gravel, but don't lose any positions. We were very lucky about that. So we go round the outside of Jamie, making a very, very clean move there. And Llama goes wide as well. So we are up into 5th place, and we've got Briggsy ahead. Obviously, Reese has overtaken Briggsy at some point on track, as we try and cement this 5th place. See if we can get away from Jamie, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I honestly don't think it's going to happen if we can go into rich mixture. But coming on to lap 2, Jamie is right behind us. We're going to stick to the inside because I reckon that will give us the best drive off of the hairpin on our best braking zone as well. Brake around 150. Nice and good. We do make it slowly round. We give Jamie far too much room as he gives us no room again. Can you please? Yellow flag, but that's ahead. That must be someone getting absolutely destroyed. No, it's Gods Among Us that can't keep it on the track. So Jamie is now ahead of us. He has a far worse exit than we do. And as we move on to lap 3, might actually make a move here. Are we going to make a move? No, because he's lagged absolutely all over the place and completely put us off. That's not gone well, as we've now got Charlie going to come round the outside of us, and Sasemba as well. So they've always been keeping pace with us a little bit throughout this section of the race. As we don't really want to go past Sasemba because he's just faster than us. I don't really want to hold him up. But I wanted to drag us along though, as Sasemba goes deep. And we do exactly the same thing. Thanks, Sasemba. I absolutely just followed you to Narnia and back, as he sort of goes away. But Charlie's now around our outside. Can we make sure we hold this position? Going round the inside, and we have made that position stick, breaking at 100 metres lock up. But we did make that corner, as if you look in the mirror, Charlie has just destroyed Sasemba. There was, I think, the lag issue there. Someone was sorted after the race. We move on to lap 5, as not much has actually really happened in this race. We go into the gravel, but nothing much has happened, as Pepsi, having made his pit stop, is now ahead of us. He's on the medium tyre. Very, very early pit stop, as Alex Degu 2012 is probably still on lap 1, to be honest. Wouldn't surprise me. As we come on to lap 6, breaking down here. I think Charlie was trying to make a move, but he's very, very far back, as we just lose the rear end off of there. We were obviously a little bit too low in the gearing, but yeah, we are in 5th place. Callum, behind us. Obviously, he has had he's made his pit stop for the medium tyre, pitting nice and early. Tyre wear wasn't particularly good, and neither is fuel by the looks of it. As you can see, we're on 0.1, which is a little bit concerning, as we absolutely miss everything. What were we doing? Did we just forget to turn, and now we just... Oh, no. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. All of that time that we were being all consistent and everything, it's sort of hindered us a little bit. Not hindered us, but we just haven't we haven't done well there, have we? So let's just keep it on the straight and narrow at the moment. Keep it on the tarmac, and we will come into the pits. The engineer wanted us to come into the pits this lap anyway. Mortal Chemicals right in the middle of the track, but we are now going to put in. This is going to calm us down a little bit as well, because we always seem to find that we make mistakes after making mistakes. So we brake nice and early for there. We were a little bit tentative. We better than getting a drive-through penalty, most definitely, as we pit nice and quickly for the medium tyre. 2.1 seconds, what a pit stop that is. Very, very nice. Is that going to stop us getting out in traffic? No, we're still going to be behind Nimau GG and overrated Llama, which is a little bit annoying, as oh no, that's Mortal Chemical. Obviously Nimau has pit behind us, but Mortal Chemical is ahead, albeit probably 2 laps down. So we'll be looking to get rid of him at some point very, very soon. as the oversteer absolutely destroys us. But we do want to try and keep in touch with Overrated Llama. That would be good. We've got Ben 665, 665 just behind us now. He's going to try and make a move as we go massively wide. Obviously, he just didn't break enough. I don't know what we were doing there, but Ben is now going to go round our inside and make that move stick, as we are now in 10th place. So from where we were, it's not particularly great from us. So we will have to try and go attacking against him and make sure we make that move right back to where we were. As there is an absolute train. You've got Get Trolled in there, you've got Ben, and you've got Overrated Llama. So I think hopefully towards the end of this lap we'll be able to at least get one, if not two of them. As Ben has gone absolutely spearing. What is he doing? Oh no, the oversteer off there was unbelievable. But we have made that move stick on Ben 665, 665, which is crucial to our race, making sure we don't get stuck behind him, as Llama's also got a load of oversteer as well. We've made that move stick on him as well, so we are now up into 7th place. Much better position from us, and there is absolutely nothing ahead of us, because Jamie is 22 seconds ahead. So obviously he's gone super soft, which is always going to help him. As what the hell was that? Jesus Christ, a bit of brake has actually unghosted as soon as we're about to hit it, and it's hit us. What on earth is that? That really has not helped us, because we've lost a load of time now to Ben, and I believe we actually had a 3-second time penalty added on just before that. So we were now looking over our shoulder at Ben rather than being 3.5 seconds ahead. What on earth is Mortal Chemical doing? So glad the proximity error is there. We didn't see him, but Ben is just there. We need to try and make sure we eke that gap out, make sure we make the most of it. But now we're on to the final lap. Nothing much has really happened in this medium stint, apart from those overtakes and then Mortal Chemical trying to absolutely destroy us. But come here, brake at 100 metres, which is where you're supposed to brake. And we've been absolutely clouted from behind. What are you doing, Get Trolled? What are you doing? You've just used me as a brake. Fuck off. I mean, what are you doing? Just spearing into the side of me? Like, talk about Carlos Sainz me up. Jesus, as Ben is now just behind us, I believe. Or is that another lapped car? I don't know. Really don't know where, if that's Ben or not. Can't see. In the mirror, it looks like it is Ben as well. Or is it? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. But we're just making sure he's 1.2 seconds behind, so we just have to try and push this final lap. And he's gone wide, and we are actually going to take this 7th place as long as Get Troll doesn't take us out again. But we are coming up to the final couple of corners. Blue flags for Get Troll to get out of the way, thank you very much, as we go a little bit wide. But oh well, Bob's your uncle. And we make the line for 7th place. We have actually won a race. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, we actually did this. And yeah, 7th place. So happy about that. We didn't know Charlie actually ended up there. So Ben obviously had a good few penalties. He had 18 seconds worth of penalties. That is actually unbelievable. But Pepsi wins that race with Callum and Briggs running at the podium. Reese in 4th, December 5th. Good result from him. Jamie in 6th, me in 7th, Charlie in 8th, Ben in 9th, and Overrated Llama 10th with Factual and Get Trolled. Both being a lap down, but both outside the points as well. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these episodes of the Noob Journey. I'm enjoying making them and, of course, enjoying racing in them. So, thank you to Rickson and Cheek for helping that. Thank you to Rickson and Cheek for kicking Teak and Die Hard, because without them, we wouldn't have had such a good race, and I may have been 9th. So, yeah, thank you for that, and thank you for watching. And I hope to see you guys next time. Make sure you check out my other videos. Like this if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.